All right, welcome to Tabletop CP After Dark. Tonight we're playing a game of Dead Man's Hand. This is a 3-player game. It's going to be the Desperados, Cowboys, and Lawmen all against each other. And the Desperados are going to be deploying, or the Cowboys are deploying from here. Desperados are deploying from here. The Lawmen are deploying from here. And the objective is there's a bag of gold hidden inside of somewhere on the Gallows in the middle of the board. And you have to get up to the Gallows, spend two initiative actions, two actions to find it, and then you can try to run off your board edge with it. If you take 2 under fire markers at any time while you are with the gold, you drop it. It takes 1 action to pick it up. As far as deployment goes, Mike, who's playing the Cowboys, he's placed who is that? Nick Shantz with his rifle behind this horse. I have placed Deputy Ryan Horton up here on the roof. And then Andre's got, I'm sorry. He put Felina with her shotgun inside this building here. So that's that. All right. And now I got to do all that for the camera. All right, so Andre and Mike have arrived. Mike and I played a teaching game or learning game of this a couple days ago just so we can get the idea behind it. So I think he's going to be ready for this. So he's going to be the Cowboys, so he'll be deploying here, and he's placed Cowboy Nick Shantz with his rifle right here. So each of us have to place at least one guy. We have to place only one guy at least 12 inches from this. So I placed Nick Shantz up here. Ryan Horton up here with his rifle, and then Andre's placed Felina with your double-barrel shotgun in that building there. And Andre will be the Desperados coming in there. And I'll be the lawman coming in from here. And we're ready to begin.
Did you go over the objective yet?
Yeah, I already did all that.
Okay.
So, what else we got? So you guys got your decks all shuffled and everything?
Yeah. I picked up my 2 discards.
Okay. How's the sound? Sound better?
I can hear you fine.
Sound good over here.
Sound good from
So you
here.
pulled out your hand?
Yeah.
Okay, I pulled out my hand. Okay, so I'm thinking we do a roll off because the whole who puts it down first is kind of cheesy and stupid.
Especially with 3 people when you've got a camera in one hand.
Yeah, so we'll just take the time to just look at them and put them where we want. So initiative cards, you're going to have to place them on your guys that are off the board, obviously, to see when they come in. And then you place 1 on the guy that you have on the board as well.
So we're choosing 1 to place right now?
Yeah, so the top card, normally you look at the top card and then you decide who you want to give it to. And in a normal game, whoever put their card down first would break any ties. But we're not going to do that. So I'll give this to Clean. And then we just place the rest.
Deal out for the rest.
The authoress. Okay. So keep that hand separate. So that's our initiative hand. And then you can turn, we don't have to put them face down. Okay. So Felina's a 5. Horton's a 2. Shantz. Oh, wow. Did you shuffle your deck?
Yes, I did.
All right, whatever. Okay. All right, so this game's a little weird on formatting camera-wise, so bear with me. Matter of fact.
And actually, the king was the first one I drew. Then the 5, then the queen, then the ace.
All right, let me start the recording real quick here. All right. So here we go. All right, so we've done initiative. One thing we're going to do different in this game is instead of who puts the card down first breaks ties, we're just going to look at it and roll off. So that means every time we're going to have to roll. So let's do a D6 roll. So everyone grab a D6 here. And just roll. So Mike will you'll go first, and then me, and then Andre. And that's only in the event of a tie for cards, which I don't know if we have. I don't think we do. So, so we'll be back to go over who's going to go first and do what. So I have a king.
I have a king.
So your king goes first, then my king, and then Andre's king. I think that's it. Oh, you have a queen. So you beat Andre and everything. Okay, so first up is going to be Shantz. So what are you going to do with him? He's got a rifle.
Any particular reason I don't get to go first?
Because he won the roll off to break ties.
Oh.
That's what that
And
roll
his
was.
king beats my ace.
Oh, you have an ace?
Oh, yeah, he has an ace, so he goes first.
Oh, you have an ace. I'm sorry.
I forgot about that.
That's Eagle Sham. That's your
Yeah.
Indian dude.
Yeah.
He's got a rifle. All right. Let's check the text. So, Jessica's here. Greg is here early. He didn't come in at the very end
How
this
do we
time.
move in this game?
Richard,
I can't remember. It was like
it's
a
4-inch.
game we did.
So each action is a 4-inch move.
4-inch
Okay, so you could do a 12-inch run.
run.
If you have to use all 3 actions, you can do that. So I'm gonna have to try to get some of these on camera. So before you move anything, or once you determine where you're gonna go, let me know and I will try to get some footage of it. If I can. Camera doesn't shit out on me. So where are you going? Right there. I definitely need a dedicated camera person. This is a little old school's here too. Cool. All right, go ahead, Andre.
All right,
So that's it. So who's next?
the first king.
That'd be me.
So that'll be you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to just like moving the stuff. I'll just sum up after something happens. So try to remember what you did for my sake. So what could you do? You can try to take a shot at Horton. You can move. Remember, you got to declare all 3 of your actions before you do them. I think I'll get some cover up here.
You could aim and shoot.
17, right?
You can aim twice and shoot.
Is it 17?
If you're within, I think it's 21. If you're not.
No.
So it'll be long range cover, which would be a -2. But if you aim twice, that'll negate that.
Yeah. I'll aim twice and then shoot.
Aim twice and shoot. All right.
Aim twice, shoot once.
Shoot once.
Let's see if I can get that. Okay, so. Yeah. I'm all messed up here. Okay. Just try to roll it right in here. Don't roll it till. Well, you'll learn the time here. First, I set it up, and then when I say go ahead, then roll it.
Yeah.
Just look at the screen there and then try to get it in there. All right, so the first thing that happened, Eagle Sham with the ace, he just ran up there to that building, past that water tower from the deployment point. The next thing up is Nick Shantz, the cowboy. He's going to aim twice with his rifle. He's going to fire up at Horton. So I'm -2 for long range and having cover, and he is going to negate
Plus
that with
2.
his +2.
Plus
For double aim.
That's
Ooh.
17. Okay.
18. Or no.
No, luckily. If I wasn't in cover in long range, I'd be dead.
That's right.
So it's going to be a nerve test and an automatic under fire marker. So nerve test, I think I need a 4+. No, I don't. So I take 2 under fire markers up here with Horton.
Goodness. He drops his gold.
Which is not good. That's not good. Okay, so figure out what's next.
Your king.
Your king.
My king. Yeah, okay. All right. So my king is going to be Sheriff Anvala. So you can go 12, you say? And remember, like, terrain means nothing with movement in this game. So you can go right over fences.
Okay.
It don't matter.
Wait a minute, can we
You
restart?
didn't even.
Can we restart? Hold on.
Yeah, see, I can't. Normally, I would like to change camera view while I'm adjusting, but without the switcher, I can't. to keep people from getting motion sickness. All right, here we go. So I'm going to just go from the road. And I'm going to go just as far as I can go with the sheriff. All right. So what's next? The king is done. You got a queen.
It's queen.
Oh, your king hasn't won yet.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the queen. No, and then Mike's queen. And
Queen,
then
and then
So next up was Sheriff Ambala, and he just left the fence and he moved up towards the gallows this way. And next up is going to be Rubeard Macaques, Andre King. I can change this. Yeah, this really sucks without having a switcher, man. I don't like it. I think I'd rather have worse audio for the live stream than have to run back and forth to the computer a million times.
Are you filming my move or?
Oh, yeah, where are you going?
Up next to the Indian.
So back over here again. Hold on. Yeah, this is pain in the butt. Okay, go for it. Okay. All right, so that was Rubeard. And then who's next is Mike's queen. So yeah, Rubeard Macaques has run up here next to Eaglesham, behind the jail. This is the jail here, by the way. The next up is going to be, looks like Dignan over there with his repeater.
All right.
Yeah, this moving the camera like this is, gosh, switching it. It's not good. Let's do a vote. Who would rather have less camera movement and worse audio? Or who would rather have better audio and a bunch of camera movement? Because if I don't do that, I mean, if I don't have the switcher, it's going to be hard to try to switch back to the overhead when I move the mobile camera. Oh, shit. Can you do that again, please? I was switching back and forth. All right, go ahead. There you go. All right, perfect. Okay, so that was Dignan. And who's next? The Jacks? No Jacks?
My 5.
Oh, I got a jack.
So it's going to be Alfred Wallace's Saws. All right. Dignan has a run across the ford here behind the blacksmith shop. Next up is going to be the boss of the Cowboys, the range boss, and that is Alfred Wallace. Worst live sound, yeah, me too. Well, I'm working on it there, Richard. I just need to order a better USB expander thing because I only got 3 USB ports. So I need 4 to do everything. So I need to buy an expander thing that makes one into more than one. All right, so that is Wallace. Okay. And then who's after Wallace?
You are.
6. Oh, you still got the queen there,
Oh.
don't you?
Oh,
Oh. Oops.
yep. My queen was supposed to go. Queen Padilla.
Your queen is now.
9.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know, Greg. I want to find one that I know works because I have one and it doesn't work, so I don't know how to determine if something works or not. So I'll probably order one tomorrow. All right. Padilla's gonna run up.
Padilla's actually going to run into the
Inside the building.
inside the building.
Okay. next is gonna be my 6. That's gonna be my shotgun dude. All right. Yeah, see what I mean about this? All right, why don't you just push yourself over there by the computer when you're not doing anything else? We get more people helping out here, it'll be easier. So to switch between the cameras, just that's camera 1 is the overhead camera. So just click on these 2 things.
Was a 9 gonna be torch 6?
You have a 9?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 9 does go first.
Not from this side.
Technically, after 6.
The 9 goes before the 6 from my side of the board.
That's true, it is 6 on your side.
All right, what do we got?
Alright. He's gonna join him over here.
Okay. That's
Gonna
Breeder.
Use the tree.
All right, I'll just go over all these with one video. So you move Padilla, you moved him. I'm gonna move, who is this? Deputy Dan. Deputy Dan is gonna join Sheriff Anvala over here on the way to the thing. All right, next is you're done. So the last 2 are mine. Except for Felicia. Oh, Felicia. Or Felicia. Felina.
Felicia.
Not Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Felina's going to run out behind the rock. I'm going to send the marshal. I'm going to send the marshal up along the fence line. So I have someone over here. I'm going to go there. And then my last one is going to be Horton. And Horton is going to take a shot at. I can see Felina's head, but I'm not going to take that shot. I'll take a shot at your rifle guy. Okay, so I'm gonna aim twice. Oh wait, no, I'm just gonna pull these and then pull these with 2 and then use my last one to shoot a unadjusted shot. So it's gonna be a -2. Long range, near and cover. All right, so I'll go over all the movement. So a lot of movement just happened. Padilla ran from the board edge over to the building here. And then after that, a man with no name, who's also known as Josh Bruder, ran in there.
Josh Bruder with no name.
Yeah. Deputy Dan, he ran up here next to the sheriff. And then I had Marshal Donaldson move up just to have someone back here. And the last one is going to be Horton up here with the 2. And he's going to take a shot over here at Chance behind the horse. So I had to use 2 of my actions to pull the 2 under fire markers. So I'm just going to take a regular shot. And this is going to be a -2. Oh man, I was on the 20 there for a brief second.
But now it's a 0.
You have to roll. If you roll a 1, you're out of ammo. Okay, so that's it. So that's the way the board stands now. Everyone's just rushing in the middle. So we'll redeal and start the next turn. Okay. So let's do a redeal. See what we got here.
So we look at 1 and place it and then deal out the rest.
Yep. And then put your used cards in the discard pile. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, man. Okay, ace, queen, 10, 4. What do you got?
Crap. 8, 10, and the 7.
So the ace is gonna go first. So we'll just try to figure out the first few. So ace, jack is gonna be, who's that back there? Oh, Rubeard McCox. Okay, so it'll be me and then McCox. No, it'll be me and then Deputy Dan and then McCox. So we'll do those three first. Maybe that's how we should do it. Just kind of break it down in little chunks like that. All right, so the first thing is going to be this dude. Could you switch to camera 2, please? You have to move the mouse thing down there. All right. Okay, so what's going to be, this time I'm going to aim though. So it's going to be just a straight up shot, just the same as he had the first time. As the first up is going to be Horton up here with his rifle. And then we're going to take another shot down at Chance. But this time I'm going to aim twice so that'll negate the long distance and cover. Oh, man. So that's an under fire marker and a nerve test there for you, Mike. So you got to get a 4+ on the D10. Oh, no. He takes 2 under fire markers first. Okay. So next up is going to be Sheriff Anvala. And Anvala is going to probably haul ass. Yeah, I'm going to move him up as fast as I can. So he is going to run, he's going to do all 3 moves. He's going to get behind this, these boxes here. So don't forget that to hit is also negative to, if you move, it's negative to hit, and it's negative to shoot as well. Can be. Okay, so that's Anvala. This dude, what's next? Jack. So Rubeard McCox will be next.
Okay, that'll be
Hold on. Go for it.
I'll do a double move
And then what?
and then fire.
You only got a 12-inch range, I think, with those things.
Okay. I don't hit the things.
All right, so flip his card. What's next? I got a 10.
I got a 10.
Oh, we forgot to roll. Let's see. Roll your D6s. 6, 1, 2. So you break the tie. So your 10 goes first.
All right.
So that's going to be Alfred Wallace.
Alfred Wallace.
Yeah, your boss, range boss.
Hey, Wallace.
Wallace hasn't been to a live stream for a while. He always out playing the games that he likes. All right, hold on. Where are you going to go?
I'll walk over here.
Here we got to do all 3 of your actions right now, or
Yeah.
declare all 3 of them right now.
Was his range the same as 12?
If you do all 3, it's 4 inches per action. So if you spend all 3 on moving, you can go up to 12. Hard to decide, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like last night, or the learning game we played, we were just running at each other's houses. The game was over in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that'll do it.
This game is going to take a little longer with the filming, thinking.
I gotta put it back here.
Not wantonly running into gunfire.
Where's the
I
camera?
put it on. I got it. Yeah, okay. I gotta order that thing because this is ridiculous. Thanks for a bad live stream. Makes it hard to record. All to get better voice for the 10 people that are here.
And all the people that watch it later.
Yeah, them too. My apologies.
I didn't forget about you.
I did. Okay, so that was your 10. So my 10 is my Marshall. What the hell's the Marshall gonna do? I think I'm gonna run my Marshall across the street. Yeah. All right, I can hit one. I'm gonna move this. I normally have a machine that does this for me, but not today. All right, hit two. All right, so the Marshall is going to go. How far is that? I can't make it. What the hell? He's going to run up. So you still got Padilla inside that building, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'll take Padilla on with the Marshall.
Really?
Yeah, why not? He's in cover. Okay, so that was the 10s. What's next? I got 4 and 8, 7. You both have an 8, but Mike's 8 goes first. And that's going to be Dignan with the repeater. So your repeater guy is going to be going next. And I got to try to remember all this for when we get back to filming.
What's the range on the repeater?
It's unlimited. I think if you're over 17, it's a long range.
Long range.
Yeah. The repeater's right here.
Oh, he's.
It's a good thing I'm here.
Sure.
Who knows where this game would be? Probably be playing Bolt Action.
This is full action.
No, it's not.
Oh, man. You mean I could have been going, oh, I am in the buildings. No wonder.
I'm gonna do 2 moves
2 moves and
and then
then.
shoot.
Okay. I think you probably cleared the cover there.
I think I do 2.
So you're gonna have 2 moves. That's gonna be a -1 to hit right there. And then you're gonna be long range. Yeah,
It's only -1 for 2 moves?
Yeah. It's -1 for every move that your target does, but it's -1 if you do 2 moves for your. If you're
Oh, so 1 move is not a minus for you.
shooting. Yeah. If you're
Oh,
shooting.
sweet. Okay.
Yeah. So the repeater is going to be long range. So it's going to be. Let me set this up here. Put it over here next to. Who's that again? Dignan. Dignan.
They're Diggler.
Dirt Diggler. I couldn't. This is Dirt Diggler.
They're Diggler.
Okay, so let me set it up. Oh, I got to set up everything that's happened. So what's happened? He went up here. He went up there. He ran up there. And I think that's it, right? Oh, and then he run over
Yeah,
there?
he ran over there.
Okay. Can you turn these cards over so I can try to remember what order they're in? So the 10. It'll just make it easier for me when I'm cutting the video up. So. Say it in the same order I filmed it. But I don't think that's going to happen. All right, so we've gone through most of the turn. There's been a lot of movement. First of all, Sheriff Anvala, he ran up here behind these boxes. And then, let's see here. Ruger and McCox ran around here behind the rock with Felina. And what else happened? Oh, yeah. Alfred Wallace ran across the street. And finally, Dignan he moved twice over to here. And he's going to take a shot up at Ryan Horton. So it's going to be -1 for your moving twice, -1 for long range. He's not behind the cover of the building now. So a 9, that's a miss.
Yes.
Okay, so that was the 8. So Andre's got an 8, and that's Padilla in that building there. Padilla's going that way. I was going to take on the Marshal. Padilla versus Donaldson. Shoot out in the street, man.
Yeah.
Maybe better to stay grouped up. All right, hold on a second here. You got to do this. Yeah, this is taking a long time, but there's a lot of movement in this game, so it makes it hard.
And you didn't always film all of the movement with the.
No, that's true. I didn't. But for this game, I like to, just because it adds to it. Okay, go for it. Yeah, it makes the live stream crap, but it's better for the video, the edited video.
Okay.
All right, so that was your 8. I got a 4 left.
I got a 4.
You got a 6
I got
and
a
a 4.
6.
So 7,
6.
6, and then 4, and then your 4 was before my 4. So you're 7. That's Bruder. This guy here. Remember, we're trying to get up and get the gold.
Is that what? Oh.
That's all you're trying to do?
Oh. Sorry about that. Okay, go for it.
Take all the moves.
Don't worry, by next time we do a live stream, I'll have my switcher working. If there's anyone even left after all this moving.
You haven't scared everybody off yet?
Yeah. I know I'd have a hard time watching it. Where do you go?
For you to find out about the
Oh, you went into the blacksmith shop?
Yeah.
Okay. So that was your 7. So next is going to be Andre's 6, which is, I believe, Felina.
And hey, look who's 12 inches from your dude there.
All right. So it's going to be -1 for the 2 movement.
Yep.
-1 for the wall. Oh boy. Shotgun.
I call shotgun.
We'll see if the shotgun can take him down. All right. So he moved into there, and you're going to move from.
And you had a triple move too, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I did. So that's going to be 3 more. So you're going to be at -5. So you're going to be at +1. The man with no name, Josh Bruder, has ran from back here into the blacksmith shop. And then Felina over here has moved twice up to here. Are you within 4?
Yep.
Yep.
So she's within 4 of Donaldson now. But Donaldson moved 3 times, so that's going to be -3 for that, -1 for the wall, and -1 for moving twice. And you're at +1.
Oh.
12. So another fire marker. Yeah, at least you got something.
I got something.
Nothing but a pin. All right, so that was your 6.
Yep.
So the last thing there are 2 4s.
My 4.
Your 4, yeah.
Okay.
Your 4 is going to be, can you hit 1? You have to switch to the, Andre's just moving it.
Making me dizzy over here.
I know, I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible.
Yeah, too late.
That's all right.
All right.
Switch him over.
Oops.
Switch him over again. All right. So coming up 4 inches, and I'll take a shot at. Oh, you got 2 markers there? I'll take a shot there.
Okay, where are you? Over there. If you're still here, or if you watch this later, I apologize for this live stream.
So 16 inches.
Without my switcher, I'm having a very hard time doing this. So he has a rifle. So you're going to be, did you move once?
1 move.
So 1 move, are you going to aim?
Yes.
So we'll give him a -1 for just having all the fences in between.
Okay.
So you're going to aim, which will get the -1 out, and you're within 21.
Yep, 16.
Okay, so we'll try to roll it right here. So over here, Eagle Sham has come out of the building here with his rifle. So he's now standing there on the corner, and he is going to take an aimed shot at Chance. What did we say with that? I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
+1, I think. But he missed anyway, so it doesn't hardly matter. So the last thing is going to be my 4, which is going to be Deputy Dan. And Deputy Dan is going to run towards the objective. We still got.
I still got chance.
We still got 2 left.
No, I still got, no, just the one, just chance.
Oh, well, that's right. I got 2.
Yeah.
That's what I got 2.
Not 2 left.
Not 2 guys.
The 2.
Not 2. Yes, the 2. All right. I'm going to run Deputy Dan up. He's going to run. What was it? He's going to run up to the corner of this building here. That way, if I know you got 2 guys there, so I got a guy with a shotgun there now. Okay, so go ahead and do Chance.
All right, let's meet you in line, take that off.
So take off the 2 under fire markers. You got a shot at Padilla.
They'll get cover.
And you can't aim or anything, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. It sucks. It's horrible, Richard. I know. Makes me want to just stop the live stream outright and just. In most games like Bolt Action, Chain of Command, there's not as much happening. When you got 12 guys all running different directions on the board and you're trying to film all of it,
Yeah.
suddenly your camera's everywhere. Without the switcher, I can't switch to the overhead while I'm moving the camera. So yeah, you guys want to bail? I fully understand. We'll still film it. I mean, we'll still put it out there if you want to just paint or whatever you're doing
Yeah, I'll take a shot.
and just listen to us ramble on.
Ramble on.
Who was shooting at? Padilla?
Yeah.
Fire at Padilla. You get 2. You get 2. I think I can switch mics right now. But... Okay, so a shot at Padilla, so you're going to be within normal range. We'll give them -1 to the fences. So try to roll it. Show it right here. Hold on. You gotta wait. So did anything else happen in there? Oh, I moved him. Okay. So I saw Deputy Dan just ran up to the corner of this building here to kind of cover this area. We know there's 2 enemies here. And then last is going to be Chance. He took off the 200 fire markers. He's going to shake a shot at Padilla there at -1 for all the cover. Oh, he ran out of ammo.
Oh, man.
So he's going to have to reload. Yeah. And that'll do it. So we'll move on to the next turn. Yeah, he's going to have to
So if I've
reload.
only got 3 cards, do I reshuffle?
Yeah, reshuffle.
So you don't run out of cards. You just, if you don't have enough, you shuffle.
Yeah, just don't shuffle the 2 from your hand into there. That's what you got to try not to do is take the cards out of your hand.
Or down, unless you want us to know what they are.
Sure.
Or if you want to get there.
I always do that.
All right.
We got done, we're like, oh man, forgot.
So reshuffle our hands. Actually, ideally, I have those 2 lapel mics. I would like to, when I get my USB switcher, those would be even better. All right, so look at your top one and put it where you want. Put it up here, and we'll put the rest of them out. Doing something good with this dude. 3. No.
Oh,
Oh man.
beat with a
That's not good.
5.
Marshall Donaldson's. Oh, you ran out of ammo because you fired both barrels. So you're gonna have to take 1 action to reload at least.
Oh,
All right. So what do we got here?
6, 7, 8.
I got it. 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
It was a bad shuffle.
So my queen is high, huh?
Yeah.
By a long shot.
Yeah. Queen,
8.
9.
No, queen 9. So you guys need to, or
Yeah.
we need to roll off.
Roll for fives real quick. I got a 1.
Roll a 6.
Oh. 1.
1. So Andre goes first. We got to roll off again. You and I. So Andre, me, and then you.
All right.
I don't know if that's going to matter. But...
So
So my 9 goes before your 9, but your queen goes first. Okay. I'm assuming she's going to want her. Oh no, that's McCox, huh?
Here, 6.
yeah,
What's he going to do? Go try to find the. What's 20 centimeters?
not on these.
How far is 20 centimeters? 8 inches? 21 is 8. So yeah, about so I have to be within 8 inches to use this card. Run until the other occurs, the law is coming. So I can't use it on you yet. What's my cox gonna do?
So not quite make it up to the stagecoach.
I see we got any new guys here. Corey Holgate, yeehaw. Yeah, thanks for joining. You weren't here, but it's going to start really sucking when we move the camera around. Will we press on? Hold on, let me get you a shot of you moving up there.
So do the Gallows give cover?
Yeah, I'll say they would. Are you going to move up on top of the gallows?
What? Is that where the gold is, or is it underneath?
It's wherever. You just have to be touching it.
Well, I'm thinking I don't see cover up on top of the Gallows, so I think I'll go under.
Okay,
So
good idea.
Probably.
I got 2 moves to there.
Yeah.
And it takes 2 actions. Does it have to be in the same turn?
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm within range of anybody.
12.
Okay. Can I see him? Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get some cover.
You might get some cover.
He's gonna get some cover, folks. Definitely gonna get some cover.
So with the 2 guns, I just get 1 shot, or
Just 1 shot. You just don't run out of ammo if you roll 1.
okay.
All right, so you move twice. So that's gonna be -1. -1 more for long range,
And -1 more for cover, or
and then
2 more?
-1 more for being the boss. If you shoot at the boss, it's a -1.
Oh, he's the boss.
He's my boss. He's my sheriff. Yeah.
Oh my.
So you're gonna be -1, -2, like -4 on this shot.
Or 5.
1 for the moving,
1,
1 for the range,
2,
1 for the cover, 1
3,
for the boss.
4.
So
Okay.
Root Beardman Cox started off. He moved twice up underneath the gallows to start searching. He doesn't have enough actions to do so, so he is instead going to shoot at Sheriff Anbala at -4. 17 -4. So that'll be a 100 fire marker.
I'll take it.
And then he moved twice, right? So we got to try to remember to keep track of those. All right, so that was the queen. So what's up next? The 9s? I think the 9s, yeah. So my 9 goes first. So that's my sheriff. Oh shit! You know what? We have special rules too. You guys should probably read these.
I did.
You read yours, so you know what yours are.
But I read them.
That's not gonna help you. So, Mike, you have 2 rules. So you have see how the cat jumps. Following the player revealing of all initiative cards, the player may play a second face down initiative card to a model. So after you put all yours down, you can put another one down face down, and then flip it. And if you like that one better, you can keep it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then you have tough as old boots. Once per turn, if a model is facing a nerve test open and out of action, the cowboy player may declare he's tough as old boots. So you can only have 4. Depends on the guy, but you can only have so many nerve markers where you run off. So in this case, You would take the test with no modifiers, 3+.
Put on some old boots.
Put on some old boots. Yep. And I am the law. I can remove a single under fire marker at the end of each turn. Any lawman model in sight of the sheriff receives a +1 to their nerve test. Okay. All right. So what the hell were we just doing? Oh, I was doing my 9. So that's going to be the sheriff. He's going to pull his under fire marker. Man, he's in kind of a tough spot here because I move back here. Kadia can just run up and shoot at me. If I move here, then he's got 2 guys right here that can shoot at me. I don't know. Maybe I should. Ah, hell, just for fun, let's just run up there. How far can I get it though? That's the question. Yeah, we'll just move up. Move up twice. No, I can't. Yeah, we'll move up twice. That's all I can do since I had to pull an under fire marker. Well, technically, I don't. I could put it back on, but that'll be nice. Yeah, I'll do it. There you go. Okay, so that's my 9. What's your 9? Your 9 is going to be Wallace.
Wallace.
Okay. Wallace is free to move. This is a hard game to film and choreograph. With 3 people.
Be a lot easier if you were just filming, not playing.
You go through buildings, right?
Be a lot easier if I had my damn switcher.
You
There's
go through
that,
buildings and everything, or go
Yeah,
around?
as long as there's a window or something.
Uh,
I guess you can crash through the 10 walls if you want.
paper.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, canvas.
Okay,
You better at least have a Bowie knife.
I guess canvas would be hard to dive through than a piece of paper.
Tissue
I
paper.
thought it was a Japanese wall.
So you just dive through with your Bowie knife.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 2 moves.
Yeah. I was thinking of that.
Okay. So that's 2 9s. So what else is next?
8.
You're 8.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
I reload.
it is going to be Shantz. Yep, reload.
That's 1, right?
That's 1. So he moved twice. So Shantz could fire on somebody if you want.
Yeah. Who's under there? Did he?
Adia's right there. So you shoot at him again. You can aim.
Who's under there?
Oh, under there, that's Rubeard and McCox. Yeah, you can aim. That'll get rid of his cover. It's be a straight up shot.
Just do go ahead and aim and shoot.
But Wallace, the range boss, he pulled out his Bowie knife and cut a hole in both sides of his canvas tent. He's there now. And then Shantz with his rifle, he reloaded. He's going to take a shot at Rubeard McCox, an aim shot at McCox underneath the gallows there. So 15.
That'd be
Oh.
14,
He had -2.
2,
Yeah.
so 13.
Yeah. So still a under fire marker. Okay. Okay. So that was the 8s. What do we got left here, Andre? What do you think?
I got a 7.
7. Okay, that's going to be Eaglesham. Eaglesham behind the jail over there.
So, yeah, I think I'm going to shoot back at that guy that's just standing there behind the horse.
Okay, so a double aim shot.
Yeah.
So that's within 21, and it'll be +1, I guess, huh?
Plus 1.
So let's roll it right here if you can. Eaglesham is going to just double aim, take a shot at Nick Shantz. Oh, it's 20.
21.
21.
Oh, that's a headshot. So Eaglesham is his headshot.
Ow!
Man.
Wow.
Wow.
That's 21.
A 21.
That's just a melon split right there. All right, so your 8 is done.
Yep.
So 7, so 6s.
6s.
I have
You go
Deputy
first.
Dan.
I got a 6, so you go first.
Okay, you got Digman. All right,
Big.
Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things don't happen real fast in this game, but when they do,
I kind of blew my strategy right there.
yeah, getting your main
Yeah.
well and
Oh,
split kind of.
Thinking I could like move up here and then take a shot with the shotgun.
Don't you have to be within?
If you use a
4 or
single,
6?
well, that's if they're double barrels. But there's an 8-inch range with this one barrel. I don't think I'd be in range. Wish I could go on ambush or Overwatch or whatever you want to call it. I kind of was hoping he would go first.
Actually, in this 3-person game, the going first mostly is not a good thing.
I might be able to get there.
Well, are you within 12?
I guess that's an easy. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll move up once, and I'll fire. I don't think the shotgun can't. I can fire twice. So I'll move up once, and I'll be out of ammo. That's fine. I'll do it. So we're gonna move Deputy Dan up, and then we're gonna take a shot at Dignan. 2 shots at Dignan. So the first one's going to be just regular.
Does a bad thing happen for shooting the poor black lady?
I don't think so.
Okay.
She's the madam of this establishment. So yeah, I wouldn't mess with her. She's just
Well, I
So
would
like
be
a-
shooting her in the butt then.
I'm shooting right past her.
Okay.
So I get 2 shots. 2 shots at you. Where's a D20?
I was expecting celebrating in there later tonight.
Yeah, you're not welcome back here anymore.
You're never
Deputy
welcome
Dan.
back. You're
Deputy
cut
Dan is going to move up.
off. You're cut off.
4, and then we're going to take 2 shots with our shotgun at Reese Dignan, which means we're going to be out of ammo. But we're going to shoot right past the madam of rubies there, and first shot's going to be just straight up, and the second one's going to be -1 for being the second shot. So nothing, -1, and 16. I think that's a morale check and your fire.
Under fire and a nerve test.
You failed it.
Failed.
Well, nerve test, morale check. Whatever. All right, so you take 2 under fire markers. So that's cool. So that was my 6. And next is your 6, which happens to be Reese.
So I'll take that off.
So that's 2 of them.
That's 2.
And he has the repeater, right?
Yeah.
So you could
Take a shot at you.
take a shot at me. You'll be at -1 just because I'm in cover. That what you're gonna do?
Yep.
Okay.
Shoot it.
Dignan has taken his 2 under fire markers off, and he is going to take a shot back at Deputy Dan. It's -1 and 8, so that's nothing. All right, so that was the 6s. What's next, Andre? You got a
7.
7.
Oh, no.
Whoops.
Yeah, that was Melon's shot.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Got a
So that's
5.
it.
A 5. Okay, this is Felina. She is right there in front of Donaldson. So she's going to have to reload, obviously.
She'll reload.
All right.
Can
Well,
you aim a shotgun?
no.
But I
Hold
can
on.
fire twice?
Twice.
No.
Okay. I can fire and reload?
Yes. All right, we'll do that. All right. So let me move the camera.
Actually, I could fire and duck back, couldn't I?
You fire and move. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Definitely. So you reloaded. You're going to fire within 4, so that's going to be a +6, or it's going to be -1 for the wall, so +5. So you're going to fire, reload, fire, and move, or
Yeah. Reload, fire, and move.
So Felina here, poor Deputy Donaldson, or Marshal Donaldson, I should say. He's going to get in a +5 because it's a +6 within 4 inches with a double barrel. -1 for the wall. So +5.
Here it comes. Ooh,
17. Okay, that's a morale check.
Yep.
And another under fire marker. I know you count them for these. I don't know if you count the one you take. or do you just count the ones you already have? And each under fire marker is supposed to be another -1 on your roll.
Hang on a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna automatically fail your test.
The 9.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll take 2. All right. So I'm up to 3 now.
Yep.
So Andre played Yellow Belly,
Yellow belly.
which made Donaldson automatically fail his morale test or nerve check. So he's now up to 3, and you're going to move, right?
So can I assault?
Hold on. I don't know.
I don't think I can. I don't think you can fire an assault in the same.
So models may move into, may take move actions, move into base to base. This move action may not be used to move within 2 inches of them. Oh yeah, you need 2. So you can't move within 2 inches of an enemy. You need 2.
Oh, it takes 2. Okay.
It's often the case that model will declare 1 move to get within 2 centimeters and a further 1 to move to close the gap. So yeah, you need 2.
Okay.
Retreat.
Tactical redeploy. All right, so who's next?
That's it.
I got a 3.
I got a 3 and a 4.
My 3 beats your 3.
My 4 eats your 3. So afterwards, so Polina couldn't assault. You essentially need 2 actions to assault. 1 to get within 2 centimeters and 1 to close the 2 centimeter gap. So it's just a way of saying you need 2 actions to assault. I don't know why they worded it like that, but that's essentially what it is. But so she used her last move, her last action to move back here. She's facing my sheriff. And next up is going to be Horton up there on the roof. And he's going to, we'll see what he's going to do. So you're unloaded too, right? Is reloaded, fired.
Yeah. So how do you actually just touching the gallows enough to search it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so I'm gonna just take a double aim shot at the. He's your boss, so I'm gonna be a -1. So I think I'm within. Yeah, I'm within range, so I'm just gonna get a +1 on this roll. I'm gonna have Horton. He can't quite see Felina. I would like to shoot at her instead, but the angle is not right. So I'm gonna have Horton's gonna fire at Padilla over there at a +1. So I'm gonna double aim and fire. But he's a boss, so that's a -1 right there. So -1 here on this roll. Oh man, you got lucky, Andre. That's 2 under fire marker and a nerve test.
Oh, that's not another exploded melon, huh?
No, it would have been if I didn't have the -1.
Oh man.
But you get 19 plus to kill someone. So Padilla survives that hit somehow. So take a nerve test on the 2. Need a 2 plus. Need a D10.
Oh, I got a 16. 2 plus.
You got it. So he takes a under fire marker.
Nothing to it.
So that was the 4s and the 3s, or Padilla and the Marshal. And I think your 3 went first, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Padilla go first.
So I can move up and grab the gold.
No, you can't.
Why?
So I'm going to say run. Oh, no, I can't. Am I within? I can't tell if I'm within range or not. Yeah, I'm within range. You can't do it. I'll play this. I'm going to play this card on you.
All right.
All right. So Padilla is going to move up and attempt to search with 2 actions the Gallows, but I'm going to play this run. Tell the other curs the law is coming. Play on opposing model within 20 centimeters, which he is. The sheriff is. After it declares its actions, the opposing model must instead take an immediate duck back. So we're just going to play it that I cancel it out. Yeah, so you got to take a duck back from where you were. So I guess you step behind the rock. Where'd you start? Okay, so move back 4 inches and take a duck back. Losing all of the actions.
So I go back to where I started from,
Yeah, this never happened. Well, whatever.
and then I go back another 4.
Yeah.
Or just out of sight, or
That's fine.
Walls.
Always got to set.
and
Whoops.
then so
I just
all my
looked at it and I
other
was like, oh,
all
shit.
my other actions
That's it.
went away.
Yeah. I guess technically you should have been able. No,
Can I pull my
I think.
marker or my
Yeah.
fire?
Well, you know what? I don't think I can do it because you have to be within 8 when you declare the actions. You were only in 8 after you did the actions.
Right. Well, so
So technically, I can't do it the way I did it. So you can do.
so when does it say you can play it?
Well, after you declare your actions.
Okay, so yeah, I wasn't in range.
Yeah. So yeah, we screwed that up. Oh, Lily's back. Hey, Corey, yeah. I've asked you like the past 2 weeks, send me your address, email, or IM me your address so I can send Lily some tabletop CP stickers and stuff, if possible. I mean, if you want. If you don't want them, I won't send them. Not forcing these things on anybody.
you will take them.
It happened.
All right, so Padilla's got the gold.
I guess so.
So don't you have a little bag of gold? I
Wait, did you pull the card? I don't think you have enough to do all 3. Oh no, you took. So that's his, or
No, that's his.
oh, I thought you had. Oh, you asked one. Okay.
He does have one.
So we've changed it. We read the card. You have to be within 8 inches when they declare their actions, which he wasn't. He was only at 8 inches when he got started, when he got up here using an action. So Padilla now has the gold. And next is going to be the marshal. And I think I'm just going to pull all 3 of these. Because why not? Oh, and then for not remembering, he had this guy, he's going to go last. Wallace had
I
a
forgot
7.
he was hiding in there.
So Wallace has a 7, he's going to do something. And it better be going and killing Padilla. Because he has the gold.
Well, he had to go before Padilla.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
I
just
forgot he was hiding in there.
make him forfeit.
All right, I'll forfeit.
Forfeit the turn. Or the.
Well, would he have shot Padilla or the other dude? I guess is the question.
He was out in the open, so he'd be an easier target.
What's his range on him?
He's got a pistol, so 12-inch max. So what'd you do?
He dove through the
That's it.
silken screen.
You're going back?
No,
No, he came forward.
came forward.
That's your killer. This is the guy with the 7.
No, it's the guy that's inside with the 7.
Well, what was this guy?
He already played. Wait a minute.
There was no one inside.
Yeah, there was.
No, this guy dove through. Oh,
Yeah, I had him inside.
I think the guy ran in this turn. I think he ran in there this turn, didn't he?
Ran in a while ago.
Are you sure?
Here, we'll just scratch it out. We'll just scratch it out and start all over.
All right, he forfeits.
There you go.
We're leaving it as is.
Because I totally forgot he was in there.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
Because he moved twice and then fired out Padilla.
Okay.
But
That's right. All right. So we're just going to say he's going to forfeit the 7 as a punishment, as a penalty. We don't remember who the hell was the 7 because it was a guy.
We punish you.
So
That's how I hate about going in buildings.
because we don't know who was what, and he can't remember, so that's it. So we'll pick him up and start the next turn, and Padilla has the gold. All right, so let's see here. I have enough to fill my hand. I'll put that up here.
There.
Come on. 10,
Come
that's
on.
not bad. Oh, the king goes to my. Oh.
You were all happy
You
and
bastard.
shit.
You son of a
What the heck?
bitch.
7, 8, 9, yeah.
Didn't you just have that?
Yeah.
All right, so who's going first? The ace,
Days.
obviously. Oh boy, this is not good.
Nope.
Well, she's got to reload and move though to get.
Okay, you ready? So the ace and then my king.
You lose your double move.
All right, so it's really the main thing is the ace went to Felina and the king went to Anvala, Sheriff Anvala. I was like, all right, I got a king. And I look up and it's like, oh shit, ace. But Andre, I'm going to play my jack now that I couldn't play before.
Yeah.
Run, tell the other curs the law is coming. So you have to duck back and lose all of your actions. Because Sheriff Anvala just scared the hell out of you. So she's going to be unloaded inside. There's a door right there. You can't see it from inside. It's invisible. So Felina's going to go in there, and now my king will do it.
Aren't you glad you didn't lose that? Use that on Padilla.
Yeah, I'm actually glad now. Save my sheriff's life, probably.
Yeah, you think?
Plus six shot in the face. All right, so well, he's next. And Vala is next. What the hell is he going to do? I need to go kill Padilla. But then I'm going to take Rubeard Cox is going to nail my ass. Okay. But I got to get Padilla. I got to take him down. Probably assault him, huh? That'd be boss versus boss. Boss versus boss fist fight.
Oh my.
I think I will. I think I'm going to have Anvala charge Padilla and beat his ass and steal the gold. Beard my Cox is kind of hanging in there. Mr. Grab the gold. I'll leave that to Mike. He's got 2 guys here. McCock starts running that way. You can get up. You can take him down. If he goes this way, then I'm going to have my marshal take him down, plus my rifle. Right?
Yeah. Double barrel shotgun that went back that direction. We'll figure into it.
I take a double barrel to the face. That's point blank.
Oh, she's done for this thing. She can't do anything.
Oh, I'm thinking ahead to next turn, Travis.
Long term.
I'm already next turn. I'm a turn ahead of you.
Okay. Yeah, what the hell? Let's charge Padilla versus Sheriff Anvala in fisticuffs. So I believe I get a +1 to this roll because I charged you. Do you have any under fire markers?
Yeah, but I'm going to fire my Overwatch as you come in.
I don't know. Can you do that?
Actually, I could quick shot, couldn't I?
I think there's a. Oh man, I don't know. Model has not yet been activated. It may burn its activation in a quick shoot. Which burning your activation will mean you won't move. So even if I lose, he's going to be sitting there with the loot. The quick shot may be taken even when the opposing model is not firing at the quick shooter. The target is shooting. I'm not shooting. not point blank.
Is it even worth it though?
Would you not get to fight? Then you still get to fight. So you get to shoot and fight? Models may not declare 3 move actions to get to what? What are they talking about? Why don't they just say it outright? You have to use 2 actions and no more, no less. They say it like 3 or 4 different ways, that same thing. It's like, just say that. That's the if that's the intention, make it clear. Well, I was within 8 of you anyway, Andre.
Okay.
Because I tried to use that thing on you anyway, so. All right, so you're gonna use a quick shot then?
Oh, if I don't, I'm at minus, because I could try and put a marker on you.
So you'd be at -3.
Be it shooting at -3.
Yep. Because you have a under fire marker and I have to move twice.
What about the point blank?
If the target is moving, the quick shot is taken at any point the quick shooter chooses. Oh, that's stupid. So you can just choose the. All right, fine.
So does it range matter on?
It says you can choose to do it at any.
Does it matter if you're at 4 inches, 6 inches, or 8 inches, or?
Well, yeah, because point blank is within 4 inches of this one.
And that gives you how much?
+2. So be at -1. So
-1.
it'll still be at -1 with the quick shot, which means you can gun the sheriff down as he runs in.
Might as well.
Might as well try it. All right, hold on a second here. So I got Sheriff and Balla. He was within 8. He moved twice, got into range of Padilla, and they're going to duke it out. And he's going to do a quick shot on the way in at -1. We think we're doing it right. 7, so he misses. So the quick shot misses. Padilla missed and Balla on the way in. And now we will fight. So I'm going to have, what did I say, +1? +1 for each under fire marker, +1 coming from high ground, +1. So I'm going to get +2 on you.
Yep.
I think this is a D10, yes. This is
So
a
we each
D10.
roll D10s.
Yep. So I'm going to be at +2 on the Padilla here with Balla. Oh,
7.
no. Oh, damn. I got a 4. Oh, no. That's it.
Good thing you had the +2.
1 under fire mark for each point of difference. So I took 3 under fire markers.
Wow.
Padilla just beat his ass down. That's a problem. If it's a tie, they fight again next turn. So what if it's not a tie? What the hell? For further turns, they still receive initiative cards. So I guess they just stay in hand-to-hand combat. All right, fine.
But because I fired the quick shot, we don't fight again, right?
And you're done, yeah. You used all your. Okay. All right, so Padilla beat and Balla's ass down. Luckily, I had that +2 charging, or I'd be dead. But I wound up with 3 under fire markers on him. And Padilla's used all of his initiative, so his 6 is gone when he did that quick shot, which means next turn they'll resume fighting. So that was my king. So who's next? Jack? No, Jack is Rubeard McCox there underneath the Gallows. All right, Andre McCox is next.
I'm looking up my special rules. Can't find them. Where are the?
You guys are. Corey says he and Lily are playing the same game. This would be a good game for kids, I think. What? Sent me his email address. Did I miss that? I don't see it. Yeah, again, Corey, if you can, I'll ask one more time and I won't bother you with it again, but send me your email or your address or something. You can message the page through our Facebook page, or I think you can even contact me through YouTube. Go to my email.
So it's my jack.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot into the hand-to-hand.
You got that special rule?
Yep.
And that's gonna like have a chance of hitting your guy, right?
Yep.
You just keep duking it out right there, and I'll just come in from the back. Come in from the back door.
What were we doing here? Oh, you're gonna shoot into your own guy. That's right. So what's the process here?
It's just like normal, and it's just 50-50 shot chance of hitting either one.
Okay. Fair enough. Can you hit? Go to camera 2, please. And I'm gonna come over here for this. So you have under fire marker.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be -1 for that, -1 for the boss. But you're within point blank.
Yep.
So I think that's +4, +3 for a pistol. +2. So a straight up shot.
Straight up shot.
Yeah. What's this rule called? Do you remember?
Life ain't worth spit.
Okay. So McCox here is going to use one of the Desperado rules, life ain't worth spit, which essentially means you can fire into close combat. So he's going to fire at my boss, Sheriff Anvala. -1 for the under fire marker, -1 for the boss. Oh, he moved twice also, Andre. But he's +2, so that'll cancel that out.
Well,
He's +2 for being point blank. Well, we better figure this out.
well, there's another problem.
But
It says I hit my own guy on an even card.
yeah.
But looking at my hand, it's pretty much all even cards left.
We'll
in
just
my
roll
deck.
it. We'll just roll it D6.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. So you're a +2 for being a killer.
Okay.
That cancels out the -2 for moving.
Yep.
And you got a minus. You're still at a minus, near to 0, because the +2 for being point blank canceled out by the -2 for the being a boss and the marker.
Okay.
That's an even shot. So it's an even shot. So what are you rolling first here to see if you hit?
Yeah.
So then
So.
we'll roll to see who he hits.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. That's a miss anyway.
All right. One miss.
Two
Two misses.
3 misses. This is another negative. Cox. What's the swirling maelstrom? There's dust. It's hard to see what's going on in there.
It's a good thing he's my badass
Blast-
gunfighter
blast
there.
him into the smoke
Can't hit 2 guys from 4 inches.
Is that a big pen from Peanuts? Is this a big cloud? of dust?
Yeah.
You can't tell.
All
All right, so that was the jack. What's next here? 10. That's my Marshall. All right. Good job. Good job. Rubeard can't hit the broadside of a barn.
From a Gallows.
Okay, so my Marshall is going to. So you have the shotgun in here, right?
Yep.
I should go in there and blast her. Yeah, I'm going in. I'm going in there, and I'm going to try to take her down right through this window. should be interesting. All right, here we go. So I'm going to move in and fire twice. It's probably not a good idea. Jumping into an enclosed space with someone with a.
She just got a shotgun. How bad could it be?
But I am the marshal. Right, so Marshal Donaldson is going to move in.
All she did was 2 suppression last time, anyhow.
And I'm going to take 2 shots. So the first one's going to be at +4. The second one's going to be at +3. Okay. So Marshal Donaldson, against my better judgment, I'm jumping into the enclosed store with Polina and the shotgun. But he is a marshal. He gets +2 to shoot. On point blank, I get +2. So I'm going to move in 1 through this window. And then I'm going to fire twice at Polina. The first one at +4. 9.
13, that's
Your fire
marker,
marker.
right?
And then the second one at +3.
11.
11. That's another under fire marker, I believe.
Is
Yeah. 2 under fire markers on the
it? Oh,
Polina.
man.
So not exactly what I was hoping for, but she still has to reload. And she's going to have 2 under fire markers on her now. So that might help. All right, so that was the 10. What's next?
9.
9 is Wallace. 9.
He already
Yeah.
moved twice.
That's Wallace.
No, I haven't moved twice. I gotta take that number.
He hasn't done anything yet. We just got
I haven't done
No, it was marked.
All right, so it's going to be Wallace. So Wallace needs to get up here, and we should probably say that if you're shooting into a combat with 2 enemies, you can still do it, but we'll do a 50-50, just like you did. Your rule says you can shoot into a combat with
So
one of your own guys
two,
involved.
and then shoot
Okay, so who are you shooting at? I guess Padilla, I'm assuming.
Lydia, and I just got the gold.
Got the gold. All right.
So you're shooting into the combat?
You know,
All right, so
Well,
yeah,
maybe
set
you'll
this
do
up.
better than I did.
I better set this.
probably not.
This is kind of an on-the-fly house rule here, so hold on 1 second. So Wallace, the range boss, has moved twice up here. He's going to fire into the combat. So normally you can't fire into combats, but we're saying since both of the combatants are enemies, he doesn't care. So he's going to fire to see if he hits, and then he'll roll to see who he hits. So he's targeting Padilla. He missed. He missed anyway, so it doesn't matter. That was 2 moves and a shot. So that was the 9.
9,
So 8.
8.
8's going to be Dignan over there as a repeater.
Just gonna run up.
Good night, Richard. You sent my phone number.
Oh, we didn't roll for
What?
something.
Oh, you sent your phone number to my.
What?
What do you mean you sent your phone number?
Oh, he's got a 2 right
To
there.
what? Okay. I gotta find out, see if I can find out where he sent this. To an email? I'll find it later. All right.
So Diggler ran up.
Diggler moved up 3 times.
Yeah.
All right. We just had
See, I said ran up.
Dirk Diggler run up here. So we got a big brouhaha going in the middle. Who's next? That was a what?
Now we got 7, so we gotta roll for it.
7s. Okay. Let's roll for it.
D6.
5.
You got it.
Okay. So my 7 is going to be up there on the top of the building. Work. Working. See anything? Guess he's just going to have to shoot at something. Can't shoot into the combat. I'll shoot at the man with no name here, boss. Or no, I'll shoot at Wallace, the boss.
Wallace.
Yeah. He's in the open, but he's a boss, so that'll be a -1. But I'm within range. So. I'll try to fire down there. There's all those D20s. So +2 for double aim, -1 for being a boss. Ryan Horton, Deputy Horton up here, is going to fire at Alfred Wallace, the range boss standing out there in the middle of that road. Double aim, but he's a boss, so -1 for that. So +1 on this roll. A 14, that's an under fire marker on the range boss. So that's the 7, and then the next 7 is going to be, I believe, the man with no name, Josh Bruder. Oh wait, no, that's the man with no name. I was shooting at the, okay. Wallace.
Wallace.
Oh, okay. See, this is what happened. We have 2 Clint Eastwoods on the board. Makes it hard to keep track of which one's which. So Wallace will be next.
Wallace just gonna break through that canvas like the Kool-Aid man. Move 2, and then can I still shoot in that whole mess or no?
Yeah, you can, because neither one's your guy. So
Am I
cool.
still within some of them? Barely. Oops.
Sorry about that.
You need wireless.
I know.
Can you do it the 20%?
We wish. We wish we could do wireless.
Alright.
I don't know if they make a wireless webcam.
I should do.
Okay, so
You get one like the football man. Just fire it.
shit. So you had a +2 on that last shot. I think you missed anyway. Yeah, you rolled 6.
So
Yeah, you still missed. All right, so Wallace is going to fire. He gets a +1. But your long range, and you move twice.
yes.
So it's going to be -1 for moving twice, -1 for long range, +1 for being the boss, so -1. So Wallace has come out. He's busted through here like the Kool-Aid man, as Mike said. And then twice. And then he's going to fire into the melee.
I was gonna say, isn't he the third one that's busted through like the Kool-Aid man?
Ooh, -1. So that's a 16. So you got to roll to see which guy you hit. So roll that up. Hold on up. Even is me and odd is Andre. Oh, it's Andre. He's hit Padilla in the swirling maelstrom. So Andre's going to have to take under fire test, or he's going to have to take an under fire marker and a test. Do you have any cards that maybe could stop him from passing this test? I believe it's called Yellow Belly. Check it out.
Dust in your. I don't understand what these cards mean.
It'll tell you when you read them. It'll tell you what it does. Like I think that one will, like if someone aims at you, you can ignore that.
Any rust or anything.
Let me see what you got. I can help you out. Dust in your eye.
Gunfight.
So this one means that anyone that aims at you, they can't aim at you.
Okay.
So they don't get any bonuses for that. The gunfight, oh man, ace. Play on one of your models, as long as it's in a building or cover. When the opposing model is activating a card that is taking at least one shooting action against the model, the card is played. The interrupting model may take 3 actions before the opposing model shoots.
I needed that when you busted through the window.
That's pretty good, yeah. I guess that's why it's the ace. All right, so you hit Andre, so you're gonna have to take a let me get my camera, and you're gonna have 2. All right, so nerve test here for Padilla, and it's on a D10 there, Andre.
I got a 16 again.
All right, that's definitely another fire marker. A 6, I think you failed. 'Cause you
Fail.
needed a. Oh no, you need a 4. Yeah, because you have the +2, you have the 2 under fire marker. So you do have 2, but you just don't take a third one. Okay, so that was 7. What's left here? A 6 there, Padilla, but he already did his thing, right? Because he quick fire. Oh, the last thing over there is going to be Deputy Dan with a
Deputy
shotgun. All right, Deputy Dan to save the day. He's going to have to come out and do something.
I was gonna say, he's quite a ways out of the action.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm afraid he's just going to have to move with everything. All right, Deputy Dan. out 2, and then we'll take a shot at again at Brooder. He's gonna move up there, and then we'll try to shoot Brooder in the back here. So it'll be -1 for moving twice, and not point blank. So just a shot at -1, I guess. Can you hit camera number 2, please? All right. Deputy Dan has moved out twice from behind the fence. We're going to take a shot at Brooder, the man with no name. So it's -1. An 8, that's nothing. Okay, and that was a 2. I think that's it. That's the next turn. All right, let's pick them up. So I use this jack. Oh, and restock your hands. If you've used a card, bring another card up.
Oh,
Yeah, so you didn't use a card yet, so your 2 are still out there. All right.
see if we get better than 6, 7.
Yeah, well, your ace is in your hand, so you're never going to get that unless you use
At
it.
least the king up.
Yeah.
Ace of 10.
Nothing but a okay, here we go. Damn dice out of here. Okay, here we go. First one, ooh, it's not horrible. I'm gonna put that on my Marshall, the Jack. Hope that Andre doesn't get anything.
Okay, here we go.
There we go.
Oh, the Marshall's gonna get to go first over there. King up there.
Jeez.
Ace.
Ah, man.
2. That's not good news for the sheriff. Okay, so I'll probably go over the actual
Good news for me.
opponents. What'd you get? That's a crap.
Shit, I did.
Give me my pointer, please. We'll go over the order this time. This time. So one of the big ones this year was the Marshall Donaldson against Felina, and he won out with the Jack. I pulled that first, and I put that on him. And luckily, Andre only pulled a 10 to
Well,
counter.
I pulled an 8, so I had to go so that was my
Oh, that's when you
placement card.
Okay, but I mean, you dealt.
And
10.
then I dealt yeah.
Okay, so that Jack, I guess we'll have to go. We'll have to roll off. But Ace here is Deputy Dan's got the Ace, so he's
And
going to
you
go
got the
first.
king
I
up
got a
on-
king up here.
Bam.
Important. And then the Jack.
Travis is going all in,
Yeah,
except
so it's-
for the guy who's going to die in melee there.
Let's roll d6s and see who gets to go first with those 2 Jacks.
I tied your 5.
Yeah, you did. All right. So my Jack's going to go. So the Marshal is going first. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Deputy Dan's going to go first.
And
then
then Marshall's going to go third.
Marshall's going to go third. All right. So Horton is going to move up and try to blast at point blank with both barrels. I can't fire into that, so I leave it.
Actually, couldn't you get both these guys at point blank?
More than 4, sadly. I'm going to have to move up. So I'm going to move up behind these barrels here. And then I'm going to fire and reload. So move up. And we're going to fire at him. Now, he's not the boss. So it's not a -1. I think I maybe. So I'm just going to be a +6, man. A +6 on you with the shotgun. So first up, Deputy Dan's going to come up and fire at Brooder. Point blank and we're going to give him both barrels. So it's a +6 here. Yeah,
21.
He's dead. Brooder is down. Kablam. Taken out by Deputy Dan. Okay, how about I'm gonna reload?
Oh.
I moved up 4, fired, and reloaded.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the ace. So the
You're
next,
briefly out of ammo.
briefly, very briefly, the king is next. I'll fire at, let me think what I'm gonna fire at. I'm gonna fire at Rubeard McCox there.
Okay.
Um, so it'll be -1 for the cover. And that's it. I'm going to have Rubeard McCox. I'm sorry. Deputy Horton is going to fire at McCox here. Double aim, fire. He's in cover. So just be a -1. Ah, an 8. So he misses McCox. So that's the king. So the jack next is going to be Marshall Donaldson. All right, Marshall.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to fire 3 times.
All
Got any
right.
cards or anything?
Yep.
Which one?
A 2. Play on an opposing model after it declares it will fire. Following this first shot, your weapon jams.
No. Oh, that's not good. What's that one called?
For a few bullets more.
All right, the first shot. So I only get 1 shot then.
Yep.
Jam. Okay. Felina is going to play for a few bullets more on the Marshall. I declared 3 shots at point blank, but I run out of ammo or I jam. I don't know how a revolver jams, but whatever. I'm going to run out of ammo, we'll see, at the end of that. But I do get a +4 on this shot for being point blank Marshall. Oh,
Boom.
Felina is down. Marshall Donaldson just took her head right off. Turned her head into a canoe, as they say. Woohoo! Sorry, Felina. All right, that's the jack. What's after that? The 9. Yep, so it looks like
How
Wallace.
about my jack?
Oh, you have it? Oh, yeah. That's Padilla, right?
Yep.
Padilla's up. All right, Padilla.
So can he pull his markers while he's in hand-to-hand, or
I wouldn't think so.
does
Because we're fighting.
hand-to-hand happen, or?
I think we're kind of fighting in the middle of a fight. Hold on, let me regroup a little bit.
Hand-to-hand.
And further turns, they still receive initiative cards with the higher initiative earning the +1. So you get a +1 on that. Only 1 roll off is made per turn, taken at the time of the highest initiative card of the combatants. I don't think you can recover. Oh, I can though, because I get to remove 1 at the end of every turn. I keep forgetting to do that.
It's not the end of the turn.
Well, last turn.
You forfeit, just like me.
But I probably would say the same thing. I can't do it since I'm in combat. So I'll be at -. You'll be at +1, and you have 200 fire markers. So you're going to be at -1. I'm going to be at -3. Yeah, so -1 against -3. I'm pretty sure. That's all right.
Okay.
All right. Because I have, where's the other D10? There it is. All right, let me come over here. Let's try to roll it right in here. So Padilla is going to go. He's got 200 fire markers. We're going to continue the fight. He's going to get +1 for having the initiative, higher initiative. There's going to be -2 for those. So he's going to be -1. I'm going to be -3 for having all of these. On D10s, a 4. So 1. Yeah, I think he's down.
Yeah.
The sheriff is taken down. Padilla has beat the sheriff unconscious. So he's not going to get through.
So that's yours, or
I had the 3. Whatever that was.
so? What's this one? Do I have 3 also?
No, this was my 3 here.
Okay.
All right,
So I can pull my 2 with my remaining.
I suppose.
Yeah. I can. So
So
I've
you still
got
got
2
2
actions. So I'll.
All right, Padilla's got the gold.
No, he does not.
He doesn't.
No, he dropped it because he had.
Oh, it's just
Two
sitting on the
markers.
ground there.
That's-
On the ground.
All right. So gold's sitting on the ground there, Mike. You got two guys here.
What's that?
You can come in and possibly take it. Or McCox might take it.
Who's next? Me?
I got an 8.
I got a 9. I got an 8 left.
A 9. I don't have anything left. I'm done. So next is going to be Wallace, and then the 10 is dead. The 2, you guys got to roll off for those 8s.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, Padilla just beat the law dog's butt.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up one stage.
Hey, law dog. Padilla's doing good in this one. He's had some stinkers out there, but this one's pretty good.
Alright, I'm gonna move up one to take 2 shots at Padilla.
Okay, so you're within 8, right? So
Yeah,
it's gonna be no negatives. Padilla is a boss, so there's a -1 for that.
take one for that.
Is this anybody's? That was the dead guy.
That was the dead guy. Yeah.
So you're gonna, so that's your boss. So it's plus. So you don't. Oh no, it's boss against boss.
Boss
So you don't.
against boss.
You don't take a -1 if a boss is shooting a boss. So you just move once.
Yeah.
2 shot. Okay, hold on here. All right. So Wallace has moved once over the fence. He's going to take 2 shots at Padilla. And boss on boss, there's no negative. So it's just straight up. That's a miss.
Straight up 4.
And then this is a -1 for being the second shot.
Or again.
Bing, bing.
No, that was a 3.
Still, it don't matter.
Don't matter. You missed Padilla. So that was the 9. So the 2 8s. Andre's going to go first. So Eagle Sham will go. What's Eagle Sham going to do?
I guess I'll shoot his 8.
Okay, so you're taking a shot at Dignan.
So do I have a repeater, or
That's just a rifle.
so I just got 1 shot?
Yeah. 1 shot, but you can aim twice.
I'm wondering if I could take his boss out though.
It'd be -1 to hit, because he's a boss.
Yeah. But does he get -1 for the fence anyway?
No, only 2 fences.
Okay.
It has to be
All right.
substantial.
I'll shoot the guy with the 8.
Okay. Alright, so that's Eagle Sham. Eagle Sham is going to take a shot at Dignan with a repeater, so a double aim shot, I'm assuming.
Yep.
And no cover because it's just 1 fence, so here we go. It's a miss anyway, a 7.
It's a 9.
Still missed.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was your 8. So next is Dignan. He's still alive, so he can go next as an eater. Padilla. Take down Padilla. Especially firing at Bluebeard McCox can grab the loot and run.
How many shots are the repeater?
You can do 2 shots.
2 shots, so I gotta reload.
No. No. Only if you roll a 1. You have to reload.
And I can't grab the loot and run. I've got to move over to the loot to grab it.
This McCox.
Because it's 2 actions, right?
Is the loot that red thing?
Yep.
You could. You got a lot of stuff you could do.
Second
So
round,
McCox here could grab the loot, move and grab the loot and move 4 inches, which
No,
No,
he can
because it's 2
move
actions.
and grab the loot and
That's it.
stand there.
grab the loot's only 1. Finding the loot was 2. Grabbing the loot
Oh.
was
Oh.
Yeah.
That's how I was gonna do it, because I was like, that's 2 actions right there. I wouldn't be able to do it.
1. Yeah, to find it was 2. To pick it up is only 1. So-
He's outside of range.
Is it more than 8?
You know?
So you can't assault him, but you could fire at Cox or
Or
at
like
Padilla.
Point blank.
There's no point blank with a repeater.
Oh, that's right.
They don't get any bonus for being point blank. You just got a longer range, 16-inch range.
Let's just move once. I'll take 2 shots.
Up to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Anders is here. And Vola. Sadly, you were taken out by in close combat just a few minutes ago. But here you are, laying down on the ground.
We hate to inform you of your recent demise.
Okay, so let me move this camera. If I can get, okay, so it's going to be moved up in 2 shots.
Yeah.
So Padilla's a boss, which is going to be a -1. I think that's it. So -1 for the first shot, -2 for the second. Dignan and his repeater move, they're going to take a shot, 2 shots at Padilla. So that's a miss.
So it's a 4.
You're good at that.
And of course, can you roll in one night? Okay, 3.
Okay, only 3 4s in a row, followed by a 3.
All right, so Dignan missed Padilla.
I think I made my own dice.
That was an 8. I think those are only 2 D20s at home.
No, we need to give one more.
I think that's it. Or
Yeah.
oh no,
Oh,
Oh.
Ruger and McCox
Ruger and
is
McCox.
still hanging out
Oh,
underneath the gallows.
Okay.
in the gallows.
In the gallows. That's good.
So with the 2 guns, I can fire multiple times.
No, you just don't run out of ammo.
So I can still only fire once, even though I've got
Oh, you can
2.
fire 3
3
times.
times.
I can fire 3 times.
You have the same rules.
Does it have to be the same target?
I don't think so. No. You just have to declare what your targets are before you shoot at them.
And they have to be within 12 or 8.
So
Is there a bonus for 8?
8 is close range and no negative modifier. If you're over 8, then you have a -1.
Is there cover for the shooting under the gallows?
Nah.
Bonus for aiming, so.
Yeah, if you aim, you can use that card on them.
Yeah.
So I can shoot 3 times.
And you're the killer, so you have +2 natural.
Does the does this
Yeah, that gives you a -1.
okay, so I gotta pull that, which means I can only fire twice.
I haven't taken any pictures yet. Damn it. I always forget to take pictures. Let me take some pictures real quick of the action. I forget.
Right. So first shot at the boss, second shot at the shotgun.
One there, so you're gonna fire at Wallace and Deputy Dan. Ruger McCox here is last, I believe, and he pulled his under fire marker. He's gonna take a shot at Wallace, the boss, at -1 for being a boss,
+2 for being a killer.
+2.
So I'm a +1.
15. Is that I know that's under fire marker. Is that a test as well?
It is.
Okay, so you have to take a test, and I think you get a +1 for having a guy next to you. D10. We're rolling D10s. Yeah, you got it. So he just takes 1. Okay, And then he's gonna fire at Deputy Dan as well, who moved once. You're at -1 for that. So you're at +1 again. Or second shot, you're at 0. Oh, he's out of ammo.
Woohoo!
Oh no, he can't run out of ammo. He's got the dual pistols. There you go. That
I'll
move
take
finally
it.
kicked in. You've been wondering what the hell the two pistols.
Why did I bring 2 pistols?
There you go. He's not out of ammo.
And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. That's it.
Who's 2 of hearts?
That's fine.
Okay, replenishing cards.
I got
Down to 2 guys.
2 guys.
Hanging in there,
You still
right?
grab the gold.
They're still hanging in there.
You can still grab the gold. First one is number 3, guys. I'll put it on him. Who knows? That might be the highest card I get.
This really sucks hanging out 2 guys. Damn.
Oh, the ace. The ace is on Padilla. Padilla's got the ace.
Ace Padilla.
Padilla, the ace. Okay. So I'll go over these again because this might be sort of important this time. Hand me my pointer, please. Andre. So again, I'll go over the order because it's getting quite tight now. So Padilla got the ace. He's going to go first. And then it looks like Wallace is going to go next. And then up here I have Horton with the rifle and sniping from this roof the whole game. And after that is going to be Deputy Dan and Eagle Shan back there. And then the Marshal, and then finally Bluebeard McCox. So we'll start with see what Padilla is. All right, Padilla. Are you going to pick up the loot and run?
Yep. Go on, take the money and run.
Padilla's going to grab the loot, which is that red thing, and run. But, Andre, I'm going to play a 5 on you. Do you have a 5?
I do.
Damn you. Son of a bitch. I was going to stumble him and make him trip, but he canceled it. You have
Well,
a
that
5?
really sucks because 5 is probably the best card in the deck.
Oh, man. I was like, all right, he ain't going nowhere with the loot. Nope, he is.
Yeah, no, I was really looking forward to the person who's going to come up and assault me stumbling, but
All right, so Padilla's going to move with the loot. Okay. So what's next?
Wallace.
Wallace. Yep, Wallace is next. You got to get Padilla. You're going to have to run around and try to stop Padilla. You have really no choice at this point.
sure he does. You need to take out this shotgun before you blast your ass in the backside again.
No, you need to run, you need to run this way and hope you survive him. And then hopefully you get the car to take out
And
Padilla.
if he survives him, pretty much I'm screwed right there.
So you have no choice but to go after Padilla. It's really an option. Which will mean a 12-inch run up here. Hope to survive the rifle, and then hope you get initiative.
Well, Padilla's, yeah. You literally can't quite make it.
Hold on, let me see if I can get some video of this.
8-inch run, then shoot him.
Yeah, you could do that. Take an 8-inch run and then shoot
him.
Eagle Sham.
Yeah, I think it's better. I'm still out in the open out there.
If you get within if you get within 4 inches of them, you get a point blank bonus.
So yeah.
Literally point blank. I got his barrel up against his head.
There you go.
What
We're going
can I
all out.
possibly miss?
All right.
All right, so that's boss or +1, +2 more for being point blank. You only move twice.
Twice.
This is a -1,
-1, so +1,
+2.
+2. That's right.
Wallace has he's running over here, try to cut Padilla off, but he's got to deal with Eagle Sham first. So twice moved and a shot, point blank shot at Eagle Sham. Go for it. +2, you said?
14,
16.
15, 16.
That's a
That's
nerve
a
test
test.
and an under fire marker. You got no one around. He passes. But he does take an under fire marker, Eagle Sham. So that was the queen, the ace. What's next? I got a 10 up there. Yeah, Horton. Perched up on the yellow rose over there.
Goodness.
I'm going to fire at Padilla.
Man, you got a
I
shot.
got a shot on him.
Do I get cover from the rock?
The boss. I'll give you cover. It's so much. It's a pretty tight window.
You can see half of them.
And I'm probably over 21. So I'm going to be -3 on this shot.
Yep.
-3. Damn. All right, Horton. The impossible shot. It's -3 at the boss. We're going to get him cover for the tight window here and long range. So I can't possibly kill him, but I might be able to put a couple under fire markers on him if I get lucky. I think that's a miss. That -3 is a 10.
Yeah.
10's a miss, right?
Yes.
10's a miss. So Horton.
The highest, that was the best miss you could get.
Wait, no, I double aimed. Hold on. There's a double aim, so I get +2 to that. So it's an under fire marker.
Okay.
I didn't say it, but I did double aim. I was +2 on that. So
Forfeit.
he does have a under fire marker on him. So that was Horton. At least he zinged them. And that's a 10. What's next here?
You're 7.
My 7. That's Deputy Dan.
Point blank.
Well,
So I get into the head.
I might try to run around myself. I've got to stop Padilla. He's got the loot, so we got to stop him somehow. How about if I come up here and deal with Rubeard and then you chase after?
Okay.
Oh, conspiring. What is this shit?
Cowboys and lawmen, we get.
Oh, Gallows and Mom, they got along.
All
When
of
they
it.
needed something.
You're the desperados. No one wants to deal with you. All right. So I will go up and deal with Rubeard and Macaques. And then you can chase after.
Idiot.
So I guess I'm just going to move up once and then double barrel. So -1 for the cover, +6, so +5. Get a shot of this. I can. Let's see. Big K says, "Hey guys, where's the best place to find these modern spider files to print?" What? I don't know. I don't really know about 3D printing. All right. So I'm +5. Deputy Dan has moved up once, and we're going to fire underneath the gallows at Rubeard and point blank, so +5 because of the cover. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Woo.
That's just
Under
under
fire
fire
marker.
marker. That's it. And I'm out of ammo. Okay, well, that sucked. So that was the 6.
Andre and I got a roll.
No, that was my 7. All right, so you got 2 6s here. You guys roll off for the 6s real quick over here. Mike 6 is going to
I
go
got under it.
first, which is going to be digging in with his repeater. He's going to go after Padilla.
So I'm looking right there. It's right there.
Yep. Perfect. Perfect. So Andre 6.
Now I'm going to
And
take
Dignan's over here. He's got a clean shot on his back, so it really is going to come down to
the card.
the cards on the next turn. So next is going
Let's
to be Eagle
see.
Sham.
Yeah, right. Point blank.
Okay, I'm in range.
Are you at point blank? Yes.
So
Sadly, a rifle gets no bonus for point blank. But you get double aim, you get a +2.
I moved
But that
twice.
is that's the boss, so you get a -1. And you move twice.
Moved twice, so that.
I'll let Andre think about it. Moving?
Actually, I'm gonna shoot, move, and assault.
Can't do all that.
Why?
Well, you can do 2 assaults. Remember, you have to do 2.
Well, yeah, shoot, and then the 2 moves for the assault.
Okay.
Or, actually, no, you just have to be within,
Within an inch, yeah.
so I'm already within an inch, so
I
I
guess you
can,
could aim and shoot, yeah.
so I could
Aim, fire, and assault.
aim, fire, oh, actually,
Okay, so remove that. All right.
fire and assault.
No, because it always takes 2. I think that's what I deduced.
Oh,
It always takes 2 no matter
well,
what.
no, because,
Yeah.
well, you just never start within one.
You can't ever get within 1 inch, so he's probably a little too close.
Okay.
So that's probably what it was.
Cheating.
All right, so what are you gonna do?
I'll assault him.
Just a straight assault?
Yeah.
All right, so he's assaulting you, man.
No.
He's assaulting Wallace.
That'll tie him up for the next turn.
Unless he wins.
Well,
It's D10s, so get your D10s out. Andre's gonna have a +1 on this roll for assaulting, and I think that's it. Hold on. Clean this up a little bit. So let's try to land it in this area. So Eagle Sham is gonna assault Wallace with his tomahawk, and Andre's gonna get a +1.
oh, a 7 to a 9.
So Eagle Sham's gonna take 2 under fire markers. So he didn't lose, I mean, he lost, but he's still tied up, so he is gonna tie him up.
That's what I needed to do.
He's keeping Wallace busy. Okay, so that was the 6. What's left here? Anything? We
3.
got a 4 over there with my Marshall, and a 3. The last one's gonna be McCox. So Marshall's gonna come out and deal with McCox. Killer against Marshall. And I can't assault. I could assault you. I want to assault you, though, is the question. Then I'll just be tied up. Or I could just run out there after Padilla. Maybe that's what I'll do. We got to stop Padilla.
Travis is trying to stay focused.
We got to stop
Object
Padilla.
of
It ain't easy, but he's trying.
You know what? I'm going to come out too and fire at Padilla. Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. Okay, I'm going to reload and come out too. And I got 200 fire markers. How did I get those? Why is there 200 fire markers in here?
Were they left over from
Felina?
Selena?
Probably. Yeah. I don't remember him having one. So he'll just do that. That's all he's going to do.
Did she get so, well, no, when he came through the window, didn't she get a shot on him?
No, she was out of ammo when she got in there. She never got a shot off on him except for when he was back here.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so that's the 4. So the 3 is Monox. At the 4, Marshall Mark Donaldson reloaded, and he moved out twice. I'm just going to have to go after Padilla. He's got the loot. He's the most important thing. I was going to come out and try and fire at McCox, but the chances of taking him down are slim. And last up here is going to be McCox himself, who's under the gallows still. Assault. We have an assault.
You could.
We could have an assault. 10 is it? Yeah, this is going about.
Do I get anything for shooting from behind?
No. Negative. See if there's anyone saying anything in here. Greg says he's unstoppable. It's not true. He just has a lot of support.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull, move, and fire.
Pull, move, and fire. Pull, move, get a
Fire.
+2. You're within 4.
Yep.
So you're gonna have a +4. Try to roll it up here. McCox has pulled his under fire marker. He moved up within point blank of Dignan and his repeater, and he's gonna get a +4 shot on him.
See if I listen to
7. That's a miss. Next turn.
That's it.
That's it for that turn, I believe.
Oh, and I'm gonna play my king.
What does that do?
Play at any time during your turn. All of your models may ignore the negative hit modifiers for having under fire markers this turn.
So you want to play that at the start of the next turn?
No, I want to play it at the end of this turn.
But then it only lasts for this turn.
Yes,
The turn's over.
yes,
Why wouldn't you play that at the beginning of the turn?
because I want the king back in my hand.
So you forgot to play it.
No, I just didn't need to. So then I pull 2 cards.
So if you've used, you still have both of yours.
Yeah, so mine suck.
Yeah, one of them.
Unless
You have to
I'm
be
in
in
a
a
building.
building,
Yeah.
which is crap. All right, so I'm gonna replace the 1 of mine. An ace.
Oh, yeah.
Hang 'em high. Okay. Okay, great. So let's look at our first one. Am I feeling lucky with this? Yeah. I'm putting that on the Marshall. Oh, darn.
Come on.
How many are left?
Ah,
Oh, no. Padilla's got the king.
damn. Do I even have any kings in here?
Who do I have left here? Do I have anyone? Who do I have left?
I'll find the low
Oh.
card.
My guy up here.
And
Yeah.
that is why I burned it last turn.
The king. Yeah. Is he within 12 of the edge?
No,
All right, so we still got one chance to try to stop
I
him.
mean,
It's close.
it's he's
12 and a half.
12 and a half inches.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Again, we'll just go over the order. Padilla is going to go first. You got the king. He is 12 and a half from the edge, though, so he can't quite make it off. But he's got McCox back here, and he's got us, me and Mike here, ready to try to stop him if possible. I think, sadly, Deputy Dan's going to be. Oh, he can maybe take out McCox. And then Horton up here can take a shot at him from long ways. All right, so we'll let Andre go first with Padilla. All right, let me get the camera repositioned to get this move onto. Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so that's him. So next is going to be my queen. Can you bring the camera kind of over this direction? I'm going to move up and take a shot. That should be good. So I'm within 8. So I'm just going to go up 4 and do a point blank shot.
In the back.
In the back onto McCox. D20. That's that there. Next up was the Queen, which is going to be Deputy Dan, and he's going to move up and try to shoot Bluebeard McCox in the back, point blank, with the shotgun. +6 here. Oh yeah, he's toast.
Why do I get the feeling I'm not gonna have anybody except the deer running off the board at the end?
Splats. And there's a big nerve test we're supposed to take too at some point. I forgot what it is exactly, but some kind of like nerve check your whole force to see if they run off. Which I think it's nerve test. I think they're on the next page here. Yeah, here it is. Big nerve test. We might be able to skip that.
If more than half your men are out of action at the start of the turn,
More than half.
you
So gotta
must
be
take
down-
a big nerve test.
You got to be down to one guy.
Well, still good. There.
All right, so the queen, so the jack is
So
next.
I'll be at a big nerve test next.
Will you?
Well, I'm assuming that's gonna end badly for me.
Yeah, you're down to one guy, right? So
I will be.
yeah. So he might drop the loot right on the edge and run off. That'd be interesting. Okay, so next is going to be Horton. Is going to fire at Lydia long range. So I'll be at -2, but I'm going to double aim. So it's going to be just a straight up shot. Next up will be Horton up here with his rifle. He still has line of sight onto Lydia on the edge over there. And
You checked that?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I'm on this building. I can see the whole town from here. Yeah, so it's going to be a straight up shot.
Oh wow! You can literally see his hat.
And I missed. You missed anyway, so it don't quite matter. All right, so that was a jack. What's next? 9. We got our 2 9s. Let's roll 2d6s. So my 9 will go first, which is the marshal. And the marshal is going to I'm going to run up. I have to go up 1. Yeah, so if I move up 1, I'll be in regular range, or I'll be within 12. So it'll be long range. And so I'm going to move up and take an aim shot at Padilla.
Okay.
So move up 4. And an aim shot. So long range. So I'm +2. I'm aimed. And then it's long range, and he's a boss, so it's just back down to a +1 to shoot. Unless you got some kind of card or something.
I'm gonna save him.
Watch me blow his head off.
Stranger things have happened.
Marshall Donaldson, he's gonna move up 1, aim. I'm gonna take an aim shot at the fleeing Padilla with the bag of money. So I think we said it's a +1 with everything. Come on, Donaldson, be the hero. Nope. It's a miss. Okay, so that was the 9. So next up is going to be Dignan and the
Diggler.
repeater. Diggler and the repeater. Padilla's right on the edge of the board.
I move up 1.
He's going to have to take a big nerve test at the end of this turn now because he's down to just Padilla.
He will be down.
2
to just
shots.
Padilla.
Well, maybe, unless you get real lucky.
Yeah.
Moved up 1.
So you moved up 1, you're going to take 2
2
shots. So it's going to be -1
1.
for the boss. And then -2 for the second shot for the boss and second shot. So go on over here. So Dignan has moved up, and he's going to take 2 shots at Padilla. -1 for the boss for the first shot. So -1 on the first shot. Come on, Dignan, take him down. Nope, a 13. That's another under fire marker. And then a -2 on this shot.
Out of
he's at
ammo.
Oh, man.
Dignan. Not good enough. He's at 2 now. But that's going to hurt your big nerve test.
Yep.
So that was the 8 or 9s.
Yeah, the 9s.
So the 8 over here, that's going to be Wallace against Eaglesham. We're still locked in combat.
That's right. So, shoot.
All right, so Andre's going to be a -2, and you're going to be a +1 for grabbing the initiative.
D10, right?
Yep. So Wallace is going to swing at a +1, and Eagle Champ's a -2, I believe.
Woohoo!
Oh wow, he still won. Jeez. So yeah,
By 1.
Eagle Champ got an 8, and Mike got a 4
No,
plus
I got a 6,
a 6.
and Mike got a 5.
So he's going to take another fire marker, and they're just going to stay locked in combat. So Eagle Champ is going to tie down Wallace until. So you didn't die, so you're not going to have to take a big nerf test. So our only hope now is to get higher initiative with these two guys and take them down,
Or
you might win this fight. And I think this is the last thing.
What else is that?
So Eagle Champ will fight back. Do that.
I thought it said it only happened once per, or it's once per turn. Is that per active?
I don't know now. I'll stay it here. Only one roll off is made per turn, taking at the time of the highest initiative card of the combatants.
So what happens on the second players?
Nothing. He
Nothing.
just-
That's
Can't
it.
do anything?
We don't fight the
That's
turn.
pretty jacked up.
Yeah, that's
Well, in this case, it's not because that's what you were.
because we both
wanting to
fought
Yeah.
each other, yeah.
Although I really did want to actually have him die.
Me too.
do.
Wasn't happening.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it. So we move on to the next turn. All right. So we think that the Eagle Champ can't fight back. It says once per turn on the highest initiative. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next turn. And it's really going to come down to Padilla and what card he draws. If he draws a high, or if he gets dealt a high card, then he's out of here with the loot.
King.
His king is already used, unless he needs to redo his deck again.
Probably not, because
King for me. Come on, King for me.
You need it, yeah. You need something high.
Yeah.
All right. So Andre needs to pick up his cards. I think this will be a good video. It's been a
each
good
model takes its turn. So is a turn for each model. So
game. Wow, it's only 39 minutes.
so does that mean I would have to fight over there?
Well, but it says in the fighting that you only do it once during the highest initiative players. So I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that was fairly clear, I suppose. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So let's check our first one. Oh, hold on. Let me shuffle this again. All right, let's look at the first one. Oh,
Oh, maybe.
I'll put that on him.
Okay.
All right, the Marshal.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So you guys ready for my?
Oh, Padilla. If he.
No, that was my first card.
Oh, now you're.
Yeah.
So I get to flip one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's Padilla's.
Come on, one. A 10. He's going to be off the board.
Yep.
We can't stop him.
You couldn't have stopped me with the big nerf test either, because I'm gonna go crazy as a loon.
Oh, yeah. So that's essentially the game then, because we can't possibly. Well, hold on here. There's one small hoop. And that's if I get a queen.
Queen.
So there's literally.
It's
one.
also a possibility over here. If you win this, you could take a shot at him.
Okay. All right. So what did Eagle Champ get? 4. Okay. Well, it's going to come down to Horton. Can Horton take down Padilla? That is the question. Okay. Well, the game is almost over here. Padilla got the 10, and the two guys chasing him got a 5 and a 6. I did get a queen with Horton though, so our Best shot is for Horton to take him down with a headshot.
Best chance?
Our best chance. Otherwise, we have to have.
Actually, the 7 comes after the 10, so that
The
doesn't
only
matter.
chance.
So it's our only
It's
chance.
the only
It's literally our only chance. Horton,
It's the only chance.
For the game.
Deputy Ryan Horton. He has a chance to be a hero.
Well, and it is a headshot because that's all he can see is
It's a -2.
back up the Diaz hat.
All right, come on, Horton. Kablam! Oh, but a
17.
-2.
Oh.
Then that would have been that would have been a kill shot if it wasn't for Padilla being a boss. I think that's just a nerve test. Okay, and I don't think. Yeah, I think that's it. So I think he can take up to 5. Yeah, he can take 5 hits. So unless we can get another one on him somehow,
So nerve test. 7.
I think he passed it.
Fast.
That'll be it. That'll be the
That's
game.
That's it.
All right. Well, he passed his nerve test anyway. I was hoping to pin him out, but he needed 5. And even if he failed the nerve test, he would only have 4. We would have still had to somehow get 1 on him, which wouldn't have happened. So Padilla's going to make it off the board with the loot, head back to the hideout, and we'll come back and wrap it up. Oh, man.
Whew.
That was a hell of a game, though.
Yeah.
That was a very good game.
They were chasing Padilla's ass.
All
Get back here.
Cowboys.
I can't remember the last time the first dude to grab the loot was the one that actually ran off with it.
Yeah, I was
That
surprised.
hasn't happened in a while.
So we're back to wrap it up here. The end of the game, the Padilla gang has triumphed. Padilla himself, he got off the board with the loot. They did lose Felina. They also lost Rubeard and McCox. Who did I lose? Did I lose?
Yeah.
Oh, I lost the Sheriff Anbala is dead. I think that's it. He's the only guy I lost. Mike lost.
A couple of dudes.
Yeah, he lost Shantz and Bruder. Yeah, so it's casualty-wise, it was pretty close, but Andre was able to get Padilla up here, grab the loot, or he found it with McCox.
No.
Oh, Padilla found it and ran off with it.
Padilla found it, grabbed it,
Dropped it.
dropped it, killed a man with his bare hands, picked it back up and ran off.
He was pretty badass. That's why he's the leader of the game. He's Padilla. So yeah, it was a good game. I think the scenario worked out well. It was kind of cool having the 3 guys on the board to start with. It gave it a little, instead of everyone just coming in,
Yeah.
kind of sped it up a little bit doing it that way.
I was real surprised. I didn't think Padilla was ever going to have a prayer of actually picking it up and getting off with it. I really didn't see that happening.
Well, he beat down the sheriff. The sheriff was supposed to beat him down.
Yeah,
and grab the
well.
loot. It didn't work out that way for the sheriff. So he was sadly our only casualty for the lawman. But yeah, it was a good game. A lot of I think it was fairly. One of my biggest concerns with games with 3 players is like deployment. So someone doesn't get ganged up on.
It still happened.
Did it?
I got ganged up on.
No,
Uh, If you didn't notice, you guys were conspiring.
that's because you had the loot.
You
I'm
were
talking
afraid
about-
I was going to run off with the loot.
I'm talking about the beginning. Once everything goes to shit in the middle and everyone's running all over the place shooting, then it doesn't matter. But we both wanted the loot, so we're both going after you. So we made a battlefield agreement. Plus, cowboys and lawmen aren't necessarily enemies. They're just it doesn't matter because Padilla got off and we're just standing here looking at each other, wondering what the hell happened. So. Anyway, it was a good game. Short video, I think today. I think I looked, it was 39 minutes. But with the wrap up, it should be longer. But it was a quick game. In video, real time, it took.
I was going to say, no, it wasn't.
This game takes a lot of camera work and a lot of movements, a lot of decision making, a lot of rolling. So it's with 3 players, 4 guys each. That was just the right amount of guys. If we had 5 or 6 guys each, there's no way to go. 4 guys was perfect, I think. So I think 4 guys per 3-man game is a pretty good, solid number to play at. So.
It worked out well. it allowed for, a couple of casualties. You took the first casualty. Travis should have had the second casualty, but well, actually you did. But I thought it was going to be Felina taking down somebody with that shotgun.
Felina shot at Donaldson twice with that shotgun at point blank and missed.
And should have taken down the marshal over by the stagecoach, but you had a card to stop it.
Right. Thank God.
Should have survived the shot in here because she made you jam your weapon.
Yeah.
But so no, she had a run of bad luck.
She had a bad game, Felina.
Well, honestly, she had a really good game. She tied up two of your main characters, made you burn a good card to save a dude.
That's true, and in the end, you got off the board. So, I mean, how can I possibly argue with that? So, yeah, that'll do it. So, we're going to go ahead and call this one as a fun game. Another game of Dead Man's Hand. We like this game. This was a particularly fun game, I think. And thanks to Mike and Andre for playing. As usual, check out our Patreon page if you want to see what's going on here at Tabletop CP. Behind the scenes, get some extra content, help the channel grow, get better, yada, yada, yada. And then the Facebook group as well, and Twitter, Instagram, yada, yada, yada. Again, all that stuff. So with that, we'll go ahead and sign off. Say thanks for watching. Let us know what you guys think, and we'll see you next time. All right. Woo-hoo. Another successful game, I think.
Yeah, no, I think that should be a good one to watch.
Might have to give that one the extra treatment with the editing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
guys. Yeah. So, Mitchell, thanks for coming out. Anders, yeah, it'll be up for you guys tomorrow to look at. Of course, I'm sure that Greg is happy.
Well done, Greg. Well done.
Greg is pretty happy. So he won the game.
Yeah, and he did it as a badass, which is always cool too.
Yeah, he did a lot. All right, Anders, thanks for coming out. And yeah, guys, we're going to go ahead and end the stream now. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.